Hi everyone, welcome to Varana Garden. I'm Vandana, and in today's episode we're going to have a look at the hibiscus seedlings. This is going to be update number 5, so let's get started. Here they are. I have 123 seedlings here. I have transplanted, I think, everything. I just have I think two or three more to be transplanted. I know, it seems like a never-ending process. These are the last 2 seedlings remaining to be transplanted. Hopefully it will be done in this week's time, but apart from that, everything else is done. So, I have a total of 125 hibiscus seedlings. That's something amazing, right? That too, after sowing 200 odd seeds, I have these many. So let's take a closer look at them. They look so lush and healthy, and I'm so happy. 2 major challenges that I faced in the last couple of months. One was maintaining the labels intact, and second was the pests. So we had a couple of pre-monsoon showers, right? And during that time, a lot of the labels got erased, and I had to really break my head to figure out what these were. And fortunately, in time, I figured out a method of maintaining. So I spent time relabeling everything. So the method that I used was actually put the name tag first, that is just the white paper. On top of it, put the cellophane tape, and then on top of it, write with the permanent marker. This seems to be more effective rather than putting the label with the name tag and then covering it up with the cello tape. This is actually working for me, so I will have to keep checking. So this is like an ongoing quality check. Another major challenge is mealybugs. They are still attacking the plants, and I have been managing them by manually squishing them as well as jet spraying them with water. If you see the top of the pot, you can see a lot of white substance. That is nothing but M-sand. So I have used M-sand to top the layer of these. I jokingly say white topping, because they act as mulch. Not only mulch, but they also prevent the medium from falling out during rain. So all of this is done in lieu of the arriving monsoon, because when I had the pre-monsoon showers, I lost a lot of mud, a lot of displacement, and I didn't want that to happen. So I have topped it with a layer of M-sand. There's one thing that I've noticed that's very unique among the hibiscus seedlings. It is the leaf pattern. So if you see, there's a lot of gaps in the leaves, right? A lot of cuts, you can say, this way. And then there's another which is like this, a typical hibiscus leaf. This pattern is there in just one particular hibiscus plant that I have. This is the plant I'm talking about. Look at the leaves. Very similar pattern, right? So it could be one of this one's, or perhaps the grandparents that I have no idea about. I have a couple of seedlings in front of me. Right in front are 2 tall ones, and just for fun, let's measure how tall they are. About 13 inches. They're about 13 inches, and for comparison's sake, here is one that was recently transplanted, and it's hardly about 2 inches. So quite some growth these guys have had in the last 3 months' time. Regarding the nutrition for these seedlings, I have topped up the potting media with rock phosphate. This is an extremely beneficial organic fertilizer that helps in overall development of the plant as well as its root system. I wanted them to grow well, so rock phosphate is something that I've used. I topped it up after transplant. You can also add this while you're transplanting the seedlings. And regarding the quantity, since it was the first time, I was not sure. I just added a little bit of it, you can say about 1 teaspoon that was added on the top of the plant. You can also add it to the root area while you're transplanting. Plant has better access to the nutrition. The other nutrition is vermicompost. The seedlings have been topped up with this. The reason why I added organic fertilizer, firstly, it's you can never go wrong with organic fertilizer, so that's good. And secondly, the plant will have a consistent access to nutrition. These are slow release fertilizers. Right now, it's a very important moment for these seedlings, at least the tall ones, because it's time for pruning. Most of the tall ones are just growing tall, but I want to put a stop and I want these to branch out. Let's get started with this one. Who is this? Okay, so this guy is yellow double. And off he goes. No need to worry about who is the father, who is the mother for these ones. And I'm so tempted to stick them in the seedling tray, but no, I'm not going to go crazy. Come on, I had to try. It's the monsoon season, for God's sake. Just 26 of them. That shouldn't hurt, right? Well, that was it, everyone. I think the next update is only going to be about the flowers, or when I see a bud. So stay tuned. If you haven't watched my earlier videos, please do go ahead and catch up so that we are ready in time for watching the first blooms or the first buds. That's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. I will see you in another video. Until then, happy gardening. Bye.